last night, authorities arrived in the area for the demolition drive near Turkman Gate after High Court ordered the clearing of 38,940 square feet of the encroached area. The drive was to start at 8 a.m. but got delayed to 1 a.m. Videos show bulldozers demolishing the structures. Police officials say stone pelting was also reported in the area that left 5 police officials injured. The situation has now come under control. Police have detained 10 people in this regard. A case has been filed against unidentified people with the charge of obstructing public servant in discharge of public functions, voluntarily causing hurt or grievous hurt to deter public servant from his duty, and assault or criminal force and writing. Times Now has accessed a video which shows that protesters who had attacked police came with an intention to carry out violence. Meanwhile, we have some breaking inputs coming in. There's a twist in the Delhi demolition development. Joint Commissioner of Police has now confirmed. Madhur Verma spoke to Times Now, says SP MP at the spot before demolition. So there's another angle coming in picture, lens on SP MP Mohibbullah Nadvi. Let's go across to Priyank, who's joining us on the broadcast with more details. So there's a video to suggest that the intention was to carry out violence. Joint Commissioner has confirmed to Times Now that there was a presence of a Neta. According to Madhur Verma, who's confirmed to Times Now that SP MP was at the spot just before demolition. Are they also looking into his role?
See, Swati, there was a trending hashtag which was made on Instagram, which was in the name of Delhi 6 Faiz Dargah. So that was the hashtag account which was specifically created for this particular demolition drive, which was about to be carried out with the help of Delhi police officials from the MCD side. There itself, the member of parliament from the Rampur constituency, from the Aam Aadmi party, was present, and what senior officials have confirmed only to Times Network that yes, they knew that he was present there, and certainly during the course of investigation, since the special staff of the Central District is now probing this particular case, the matter has been given to a specific unit of the Delhi police. They might call him in the due course of time, but the manhunt to arrest other individuals are still on, because so far the identification of these Reuters are concerned that has been done through the body camera footages which were there with the Delhi police official, and on the basis of which they have identified few of the individuals, and the name have also been exchanged by the Times Network. What we have got to know that Adil Kasif, Mohammad Kaif, Mohammad Arib, Ulfan, Azim and Irfan, these are the individuals who were part of stone pelting. Among them, 5 of them have been arrested, and 2 individuals, Adnan and Sanmeer, were circulating the videos through the WhatsApp channel. But the role of the Instagram hashtag is also under the scanner. It's just an initial pass of investigation, because the demolition drive is still going on. I would say that the debris are being removed from this location. Demolition happened late last evening. On the other side, the law and order is certainly something on which the Delhi police is focusing on. So due course of time, the individuals will be questioned. They can be questioned for the investigation. But the presence of a Samajwadi Party MP is coming under the scanner of the Delhi police, which has also been substantiated with the videos which have been accessed by the Times Network. And the confirmation is on record, on camera, from the giant shippy of the rain itself.
Absolutely. So what was the SP MP doing there? Why was he present? What was the purpose? What was the intention? All of that will be looked into. Like you said, Priyank, people are being identified. There are videos that are doing the rounds on how the individuals who were present there to carry out a job that was mandated by the High Court were obstructed.
Swati?
Can you hear me, Priyank?
But can you please repeat your question?
Well, you know, I said the reason behind the SPMP's presence there is something that the officials will look into. The big question is who fanned the flames? Who is responsible for the situation first going out of control? Why did all of a sudden stone pelting start? What was the intention? Who really, led to this situation?
Yes, certainly right, because now the leaderless mob which was claimed by the Reuters and all those individuals who have been detained by the Delhi police is not standing correct, because you have a member of parliament, selected member of parliament from a political party who was also present at this location, knowing the fact that this is an order which is being implied by the MCD officials on the order of the court. But several things need to be taken into consideration. That green color building on the top of this location was the location from where Swati provocatory speeches were made, and the individuals were forced and they were also provoked to carry out further attack. Just below that, if you see that mobile police van, the blue color van is stationed, that was the location from where the barricade was being attempted to be broken by the Samajwadi Party MP, and he wanted to come to this location. Before that, he was stopped. This is the demolition site where he wanted to come, and certainly he was there along with more and more individual. But in this particular incident, while the MP was trying to enter this demolition spot, was also being live streamed on the social media platform like Instagram with the hashtag Delhi 6 Faz Dargah, which is certainly showing that in a very well thought manner this conspiracy was hatched so that the police drive could be stopped. We have also accessed several videos which is certainly showing that how one person was making video of all the deployment by the MCD officials regarding the JCB machine and these big dumpers are concerned. In the second set of video, individuals were forced to barge inside the police barricade, and then they should carry out a big demonstration and stop the police to act on. Then you have the third set of video where from the top of the building individuals were chanting. But the presence of a member of parliament is certainly showing that this mob was not
So let's listen into that confirmation of the about the presence of the SPMP, that confirmation that came in from Madhur Verma, the Joint Commissioner. Let's play out that reaction. Priyank, stay on with us.
The MP Nadvi was also present on the location. This is information. This is coming from Samajwadi Party.
We are investigating on that aspect.
Have you got any information regarding his presence here?
Before the demolition started, there was an honorable MP from a particular party. He was present there.
So will he be told to join the
we will look into it.
Priyank continues to be with us. So in that conversation with you, confirming the presence of a politician, you asked him a very specific question about the presence of SPMP Mohibbullah Nadvi. He says before the demolition drive, he did confirm the presence of a politician. Of course, they will now look into the reasons behind that, whether there is any link to the violence that erupted thereafter or not. But yes, 5 cops, 5 policemen have been injured is what we're given to understand.
Sections of the BNS which has been added in this particular FIR implies that the public servants were stopped from discharge of his duty. The public servants were not allowed to work. In fact, there was grievous assault section which is also added in this FIR, including the sections of rotting. What was the need of presence of an MP, member of parliament, that too not from the national capital, from Rampur constituency, which is around 200 kilometers away from the location. So it's a very well thought manner, and the parliament session is also not working, so he cannot give a justification that he came here just to boost up the morale of several individuals. We are trying to get in touch with the member of parliament. Our team.
ये कोई मामूली सी चीज है, इसको हम टैकल कर रहे हैं और मीडिया उसको बढ़ावा दे रहा है ताकि एक वर्ग को जो है उसको क्या कहते हैं भय फैला करके उसका अपमान किया जाए। आप लोग क्या कहते हैं अपमान करते हैं एक कम्युनिटी का।
मेरा सर सीधा सा सवाल है और मैं बहुत आराम से आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं। रामपुर
All right, so we were trying to speak to Samajwadi Party MP Mohibbullah Nadvi, who seemed to have disconnected the line. The lens is on SPMP Mohibbullah Nadvi because according to reports, and you also heard the Joint Commissioner Madhur Verma confirming the presence of a politician. This is what we're given to understand, that the SPMP Mohibbullah Nadvi was present. Okay, Nitin Vansal, DCP Central joining us on the broadcast. Thank you very much for giving us your time. There are videos on screen of how violence erupted. The policemen came under attack. 5 of them have been injured is what we're given to understand. There's another angle emerging about the presence of a politician. What are the ground reports that are reaching you?
One person had contacted some police officers saying that he is MP, and they wanted to discussion. So he took the name of this MP, and some of our police officers have also seen that. We are confirming whether he was there or not.
Are you also looking into the role of the said politician, whether or not there is any link to what happened thereafter?
That is subject to further investigation. A case is already registered regarding this. After the investigation, we will be able to say this case.
All right, Mr. Balsan, what are the cops picking up in terms of how did the situation go out of control? There was a high court order. The team that was present on spot...
No. Situation was never out of control. Situation was under control only. But some 25-30 people actually created ruckus. They were instantly pushed back, and immediately we started the demolition. So just 15 minutes there were some ruckus caused by stone pelting. The police officers didn't give in, and they pushed back the people who were creating issue, and we started the demolition.
Are you still in the process of identifying all of them, or all those who were responsible for creating this situation have been identified and action has been taken against all?
We are in the process. We will identify everyone, and we will make sure that strict legal action is initiated against those people who created the issues.
So you're saying it was momentary, for the moment. Did it look like a well-planned thing?
Comment upon that, it is all subject to further investigation. We are looking into all the aspects.
All right. Mr. Valsan, thank you very much for speaking with us. That was DCP Central Nitin Valsan, who said that the investigation continues. We are not ruling out anything at the moment. We're looking at all angles and all aspects of what transpired. He also says the situation never went out of control. There were 15 to 20 people who were trying to disrupt peace, but the situation never went out of control. Those people are being identified. The process is still underway. Let me go across to our reporter Dev Kotak joining us with more details. The cops are saying situation never went out of control. They are in the process of identifying the miscreants, individuals who were responsible for the vitiating atmosphere. Apart from all of that, Dev, what we're picking up is that the presence of Samajwadi Party MP Mohibbullah Nadvi is also under the lens.
Absolutely. To answer your last question first, like Priyank raised a very valid point in terms of what was an MP doing who is based at least 200 kilometers away on the spot, and how is it possible that with such accurate information he managed to reach the spot and meet the other protesters a few minutes before the entire ruckus took place. You can really see the impact and the magnitude of what really happened, in the sense that
can I please ask you to stay with us? Sorry to interrupt you, but we have Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP joining us on the broadcast. Pradeep Bhandari, the presence of SP MP Mohibbullah Nadvi now brings in a new angle, a twist in the entire saga. Cops confirming the presence of a politician. Of course, what's his role? What was he doing there right before the demolition? Needs to be investigated.
Well, this is a matter of investigation, but the pattern is similar. If you recall, in Sambal also, when the illegal construction was removed by the authorities, you had the Samajwadi Party MP who was backing the stone pelters. And here in Delhi, yet again, when an illegal construction was removed dutifully by following the due process of law, you have stone pelters being backed by the Samajwadi Party MP, and you have the Congress Party being silent. So what here proves the point is that whether it is Samajwadi Party or the Congress Party, they, for their vote bank politics, shield stone pelters and protect stone pelters, thinking that this will add to their Muslim vote. This also raises questions on Akhilesh Yadav's secularism and his quote-unquote appeal to being a secular leader. We ask question to not just Akhilesh Yadav but Rahul Gandhi, that a presence of the Samajwadi Party MP, does it mean that they have the backing of the top leadership of the Samajwadi Party? If not, why has the MP not been acted upon yet by the political party?
All right. Pradeep Bhandari of the BJP, they're asking some important questions on the presence of the Samajwadi Party MP. Let's go back to Dev, who is getting us a live report from Ground Zero. Yes, over to you. Please go ahead.
To try and give you a sense, just look at what is going on out here. At least half a dozen, or in fact more, JCBs are working tirelessly since yesterday night. I don't know how many hours more it will take, but it seems like even by end of day, all of this is least likely to be cleared. However, there's a lot of debris that is out here still. But very important to note the fact that there was an illegal structure that was adjoining the mosque. This is the mosque. You know, the structure of the mosque remains intact, but the illegal part which the Delhi High Court took due cognizance of and ordered for it to be demolished, along with Municipal Corporation of Delhi and Delhi Police overseeing the demolition efforts. Only those 10-15 minutes there was a ruckus where the police pushed back with greater intensity and did not allow for any unforeseen circumstances to take place. However, like Priyank rightly mentioned, that 5 accused have been arrested as per an FIR that has been filed, and there were 2 other people who have been engaged in circulating and spreading the message asking people to gather. So these are the kind of details that we have at this point in time. But the people who are inside their homes have been asked to remain inside only. The Turkman gate, which once again, if I can ask my camera person to pan out there, that lane out there is barricading. Shops have remained shut for the next 24 hours.
Precautionary measures are being taken. Dev, stay on with us. Let me quickly go back to Priyank. Priyank, I just spoke to DCP Central Nidhin Walson, who spoke about the situation. He says it never went out of control. Yes, people did try to vitiate the atmosphere, but they were acted against. There's a process underway of identifying all those. That, of course, is part of the investigation. The new angle is the presence of the Samajwadi Party MP. BJP says there's a pattern to this.
Swati, certainly questions will be raised. This is what we were trying to tell you to our viewers, that since the member of parliament from the Samajwadi Party does not have his constituency here, instead of Delhi having all these member of parliament, he preferred to come to the location. We can certainly feel that he could have come here in solidarity of all those people who are from his community. But what led to this particular gathering is also important. If you are the responsible leader, if you are taking care of the crowd, then you are also about to be held responsible for the kind of act which is being done by the crowd. Since you are the leader of a political party, you cannot just go away by taking responsibility. If you may allow, I'll just try to go to this location from where this particular video has gone viral, which came on the social media platform Instagram with a hashtag Delhi 6 Faiz Dargah, which means that in a very well thought manner, the social media was also used by these individuals. So this is a location, Swati, right next to the Turkman Gate, the iconic Turkman Gate, where the member of the Legislative Assembly were also not present, but the member of parliament from Samajwadi Party from a far away constituency was also present here. So this is the location where the member of parliament from the Samajwadi Party was present, and that is the same route which was taken by the rioters to pelt stone on the police officials, to pelt stone on the paramilitary forces. 5 of the men in uniform have been injured. Provocation was also done. So once you are a leader, once you are a member of political party and holding that responsibility, you're coming to the location and you're trying to tell the police official that I am a member of parliament, please allow me to go, I will try to tackle the situation. So if the situation goes worse and the same set of crowd later on attempt to attack police personnel, which has also been documented now in the FIR which has been filed by the Delhi police, you cannot certainly run away from taking the responsibility. This is what we are trying to tell it to our viewers. We have got his response. He's trying to say that I came in solidarity, but certainly what senior officials have been telling me, that since he was present at this location, he cannot certainly go away by taking responsibility and trying to give clear-cut explanation to
the cops confirming his presence. There's a video as well in which the Samajwadi Party MP Mohibbullah Nadvi can be seen. The interesting thing, like Priyank is also highlighting, he's an MP from Rampur constituency. What is he doing here? If he was there to express his solidarity with the people, there are questions being asked about how did he get to know this before the demolition drive begins, even before the local representatives or leaders reach there. How did Mr. Mohibbullah Nadvi go there? What is his link? All of that is being investigated. We spoke to the SP MP Mohibbullah Nadvi. Let's listen in to that conversation. MP in a conversation with us has said that he was present at the spot. He himself is confirming his presence. The cops have also confirmed that the MP was present there. But the big question is why? What was the reason? Why did Mohibbullah Nadvi go there ahead of the demolition drive? Whether or not there is a link to the violence that erupted, all that is being investigated as we speak. With that, we are slipping into a very short break. News and updates will continue.